Good morning, guys. Welcome to another video by Antiques Arena. My name is Walter O'Neill.
And you know who I am by now. I'm Sandra.
Anyway, it's 12 minutes past 6 on a Sunday morning. And to be totally honest with you, we normally leave at 6. However, when I text somebody to say, are you awake?
I was up and ready to go.
Does she want me to show you the response I had? Here's my phone.
No evidence. An whole 12 minutes late, guys.
Somebody we know happened to go back to sleep, guys.
Oh, but it was nice. What did I actually write that was that bad?
I text to see if she was awake, and the answer was, I dozed back off, you will have to give me time to get dressed. Really?
I'm here now.
Anyway, good morning.
God.
Yesterday we worked in Splot in Cardiff, and oh my god, I can't remember seeing rain that heavy. We were in an old industrial warehouse, undercover, thank God, but the noise hitting the roof was that loud you couldn't even hear the customers talking to you. We had to shout back and forth to each other when we were 2 foot from each other. And outside, you swear it was just someone who turned the tap on. I can't remember seeing it that heavy. I don't know about you.
No.
It was really bad. So thank God we were inside. And of course, Bessemer then got rained off because it was torrential, guys. Honest to God, it was literally raining in a river. So of course, all the buyers and sellers now that were in Bessemer, because it was washout, ended up in Splot. So we had a really good selling day in the end.
Benefited us.
I had a bit of theft, again. They stole my gold pocket watch, guys. The 14 karat gold pocket watch, I put it out in my cabinet because I had a customer coming down for it. And I don't normally let go of gold and silver, as you know. But I was doing a favour for him. I put it in the cabinet, waiting for him to come, and somebody had the cheek to go in my cabinet while I or Sandra was serving. And steal it. Didn't even ask a price, they just took it. So I'm not happy with that, yet again. It really does get disheartening with the amount of theft at car boot sales. Putting aside, I'm an antique dealer, most people sell stuff for 50p in that, and because they're there because they need to pay a bill, or they need to put food on the table to feed their kids. And you got these... I'm going to be calm. You got these individuals who are going around and just stealing. And to be honest with you, how would they feel if you broke into their car, stole their car radio, or broke into the garage and nicked their lawnmower or something? It'd be the end of the world for them, yet they have no consideration whatsoever for other people who they're stealing off. That really, really annoyed me yesterday, stealing the gold watch. It kind of ruined the last half of the day, didn't it?
It did, yeah.
And of course, Sandra felt guilty because somebody was watching on her phone rather than watching the stall while I was setting up. So, and that's of course when he went walking.
He's assuming. Don't try blaming it on that time, alright? It could have been any time.
Did I shout? Did I kick off? Did I do anything? No.
But he had a face.
I was pouting, guys, but that's because I lost a watch that I wanted to put away anyway.
Yeah.
It is upsetting, and there's no need of it, let's be honest.
It was quick, put it that way. It was like...
What I am going to end up
fast.
doing is I'm going to set up my camera today to record the stall all day. I'm not going to put the footage into the video unless they steal off me. And if they steal off me, I'm going to name and shame them and put them in this video. So today I got a 64 gig or meg, 64 meg card, I think is in the camera. So that'll do a couple of hours of filming. So once it starts getting busy at the stall, I'm going to set the camera up on top of the car.
They'd probably steal the camera.
Don't know. And I'm going to just film the stall, guys. And then if I notice something's gone missing, I'm going to literally do playback and we're going to watch who it was. So if I may lose an item, but you know what? It'll be worth it just to name and shame them. So anyway, moving on from that. As I've said already, yesterday was severe. Let me give you a glimpse of what we got this morning, guys. Look at that. Seriously? You can't ask for much better than that on a morning canoe. It is beautiful.
I'm beautiful.
So, beautiful day. Forecast is to stay dry. We're off to Cardiff again. I haven't been in a mood with Sandra, and I'd like to point out she doesn't work the car boots. She comes just to help me. So she does give her time up to help me on the car boot sales because I can't do it on my own because I have such a large stall. So I am grateful to her. And I didn't have a go yesterday, did I? Well, thanks.
No, I'm joking.
So I am grateful.
He's a good boy.
She gives her time up. She doesn't do this for work. She does it just to help me. She gets up and it's, as I say, it's 6 o'clock in the morning. And she got out of bed this morning to come with me. So I am grateful for the help. Very good friend. So I got to give credit where it's due, guys. She doesn't get anything out of coming. Maybe the odd dinner outdoor, just to annoy me.
It's worth getting up for that.
Anyway, I've got a load of new stock in. I bought quite a few bits yesterday in Splot. Well, I say quite a few. I bought about 5 pieces in Splot yesterday. I haven't made the film yet, so the film will come out later on in this week. But what I'll probably do, because I only bought 5 or 6 items yesterday, I'm going to merge yesterday's items with what few I get today. I never get a lot out of Bessemer. There's too many buyers there. And to be totally honest with you, Bessemer is the one boot sale I can't buy gold and silver at. There must be 10,000 people go through Bessemer in a day, and every single one of them is after the gold and silver. And they're quick, guys.
As you see him with a pocket watch.
Yeah. But buying gold and silver in Cardiff is hard. There are, I'd say there's 100 dealers at any car boot sale arriving with us, and every single one of them, they'll ignore the antiques, they're after the gold and silver. And then, of course, you've got another 100 who are after the antiques. But the gold and silver, it's not on a table in Cardiff for more than 10 seconds. So you have to be lucky to get anything. What I normally end up with is bits of silver that I've paid £1 or £2 for. But they don't, you know, they don't rock the boat. They're not nothing special. So what I'll do, today's couple of bits, I'm bound to pick up 1 or 2 pieces, I always do. And I'll add them with yesterday's buys, and I'll make one film out of that. I've just bought the product needed for doing the video on cleaning, misting, or the milking out of glass. And that is when you have a vase or a drinking glass or something that is white inside, and it don't matter how much you scrub it or anything, you can't get that white from inside. Now we call that misting, foxing, milking, and so on. Now in decanters I can't do nothing about it because they have to be acid dipped because you can't get to them. But anything that's open top, a drinking glass, a vase, I'll show you in a video over the next few days on how to remove that. I bought the product, so we're going to do that. Another item I need to get is I've bought the cleaning plate now. I need to get some soda crystals today if someone reminds me when we do our shopping.
Not a chance.
If I can get some soda crystals, there'll be another video on how to clean silver and silver plate without actually touching it. So, the lazy man's way of cleaning silver. So, there's a couple of videos, interesting videos. I'm not going to just do stock videos this week. I am going to try and squeeze in 1 or 2 helpful videos, how-to videos this week. And I may even chuck in a book review because I haven't done a book review for absolutely ages. I've been so run off my feet with the amount of stock I'm buying that I've neglected the other side of the filming. So I will chuck in a book review. I got, as you've seen, I got hundreds of books. So yeah, I'm going to just pick a book and we'll just have a look at the book together, and you can see if it's any good to you and so on. Somebody here likes my bookshelf and my books that much that she's doing her living room up, and it looks beautiful, guys. It really does. In fact, I'll include 1 or 2 images of somebody's living room where she's getting influenced by my antique dealing at the end of this video. But she wants a bookshelf now with some antique books or antique reference books, either way, with some military bookends. I don't have military bookends at the moment. I sell them within minutes of having them. So the next set of military bookends have to go to somebody over here on the left.
Beer.
Talking about spoilty, see, I said she don't get no reward for helping. Somebody had my amazing blue and white Delft charger off me last night for the purchase price. No profit, just the purchase price.
Was it going to be any other way?
So she does get rewards. So I let the charger go. She's going to hang the charger up in the room because it'll go with the room. And that was a beautiful piece. So to say she doesn't get rewards for helping is poor, because for Christmas she was given, or one of her presents was the military bookends.
That was for my birthday.
Oh, her birthday, sorry. Now, Sandra's other half, he hates the living room, he hates the antiques, he hates it all. And her answer to that is... What's the answer to him if they didn't like it? Come on.
Tough shit. Suck it up, princess.
So I'm going to include one or two photos of Sandra's living room. She got a nice little shelf in the corner with all little pretties on. I've been doing auctions on eBay for £12. They haven't worked, guys. I'm going to go back to the buy it nows. The auctions were a total flop. But Happy Buyer took advantage and bid on a few pieces that went, to be honest with you, for less than cost after fees. So, yeah, she's happy. I weren't so. The website's improving, guys. I finally figured out how to get my images into Google. They're not all there yet, but a lot of them are. What I was doing wrong, I was doing my description and everything and my meta tags and that in the item, and then I was actually opening up every single image individually and putting the tags in there, or filling in the alt text. But there was also another section on the listing page to the right that said tags, and I had to fill that in, and that was the actual page tags for Google. So Google, my item was tagged, and the description and the title and everything, but it wasn't tagging the page. So Google was going to it, and rather than looking at the page and then matching it with the picture tags, the page wasn't tagged. So since filling in this page tag as well, my items have started appearing and people have started coming to the site. Sales haven't improved yet, as yet, but at the same time sales are improving. So we'll see how we go there. So we're going to leave it there now. We're going to drive down to Bessemer because time is ticking on. But I'm not in a rush. Let's be honest, the public don't come in till 9:30, 10 o'clock.
Could have had an extra half hour sleep, see guys? He's not in a rush now, apparently.
I'm not in a rush, but I want to be set up for the trade. The only downside is Malvern Antique Fair is on today.
Oh, I know, I love Malvern.
No, it's not the flea.
Oh, okay.
In Malvern you have two. You have a flea market and you have an antique fair. The flea market is humongous and I love it. Oh, it's beautiful up there, it's massive. You get everything from car booter to house clearance to the fine art dealer. But the antique fair is just antique dealers and it's expensive. So I wouldn't travel all that way for an antique fair. However, the flea market, I love it. So a lot of the dealers are not going to be in Bessemer today. So that may have a knock-on effect with selling, but it may also have a little help on the buy-in. So we'll see how it goes. We'll be at Cardiff in Bessemer now by 7, which is absolutely fine for a Sunday morning for this one. There's no queuing up at Bessemer this morning. It'll just be drive-in setup. So, you ready?
I am.
See you soon, guys.
Bye-bye.
Bye for now. Okay, guys, we're outside Bessemer now. We're down here. It's 5 to 7, so I weren't bad at my guesstimate. 5 minutes quicker than expected, which is wonderful. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to hand you over to the nutter.
Professional.
And we're going to have a very jumpy video showing us driving into Bessemer and seeing the how many cars are there already and so forth. There is a bit of cloud in the sky, but the sun is still out.
Sun was on me then, guys. Did you see it? He looked all dark like the devil. I was like a little angel.
So anyway, then obviously I got set up and I'm going to have a look around and so on, so it won't be another update for a while. But then if I buy anything, I'm not going to put it in the video today, but I might put it in the video. yeah, I'll put it in the video if I buy anything today, and then I may just add in the pieces I bought yesterday at the end of the video when I get home. So I'll probably do that and make this a longer video. But all in all, we're here, and I'm gonna have Happy now show you us driving in. You film it. Try not to make it so obvious, right, with Andy now when we drive in. Driving into a car boot sale with a Porsche. Love it. There's our regular fruit and veg, and there's Andy and all that down the bottom. Get it on the nose and then we'll cut it off. Alright, that'll do. Andy's coming. Hi guys, it's about 8:30, 9 o'clock, something like that. I haven't even set up yet. I've been going around buying before I set up, put my tables out, just put my boxes out, and this. Heavens have opened up. It is pouring down, I don't know if you can see. Needless to say, I'm not putting my stock out. I've got my tables out, I've got a little bit of stock out, but I'm parking my car until it stops raining, and it's raining quite heavy. And I've just paid my pitch as well, so he's been around nice and early. However, I'm going to show you some of the bits I've bought already where I've been buying. It's been absolutely lovely buying. First piece is tin plate, and it is made in West Germany. So, nice early one, guys. And a bit stiff, I think. Bit stiff getting, but you know, I'll oil that. And there we go. It just haven't been used for a while. It's freeing up slowly. So, it's freeing up, so that'll be alright. I paid £1.50 for that. It's in lovely condition, a little stiff, but that don't worry me at all. It's going to go to a collector anyway, not a child. So that was a good little buy. Don't know how much they are online, but that's going to be 10 or 15 quid again. Next we have a proper antique. We have a copper plate with Art Nouveau pattern, soaking wet as you can see from the rain. There's no maker's mark on the back. More often than not you'll find these are by JS&S, but the names you're looking for is Newlin, Keswick, Pearson's, things like that. But this is a nice Art Nouveau 1910 copper plate. Paid £4 for that. I'm really happy with these guys. What I have is a set of 6. English, early Victorian. They're about 1830, 1840 in date. Polished pontal, cut glass, jelly glass. I got set 6 of these, absolutely perfect guys. Now they priced them up, but there you can see set of 6 antique glasses for £12. I paid a tenner for the 6. I normally get £12 or £15 for a Victorian jelly like that, but as a premium, 6 glasses, 12 quid a glass, do the math, it's 70 quid. Add a bit more for a premium, 80, 85 pound for the 6. I'm over the moon with them. Next I have some plates. These are a nothing plate, they're just Victorian plate. But what I liked about these is somebody has stuck labels all over them. Somebody's obviously done drinking or smoking and things, and all the labels that come off cigars and everything, they've stuck on these plates over the years. They're really interesting, nice plates, and they were 25 pence each, so 50 pence for the 2 plates, guys. Really, really, really pleased with that. I've had a pair of Majolica plates, 2 of these. I paid £3 for the 2. They're continental, they're not English Majolica. for £3 for a pair of Majolica plates, guys. Happy enough. This rain, let me see if I can show you. If you can see it coming down. Shut that plumbing box up, Sand. Not even setting up in this, guys. I'm really ain't. Yeah, I've had a little piece for the stall. It's carved out of wood, a little boxwood. You've got some type of little bull or something, and it's a little pen holder. Put your pen in there.
Sorry.
It's not black forest or nothing, guys. It's just a bit of soft wood. It's been carved. Decorative little thing though, and that was 20 pence. So, you know, I had to have that. This fucking weather. God. Carry on going now. Bear with me a second, guys. So, one of ours, Sand.
No. No, it's people parking up around us, so.
Right. Here we have a Czechoslovakian vase, 60s, 70s. It's by Pimonova Hut, if I'm pronouncing that right. So, that was £1. Large vase. In good condition, you know, substantial. I'll be parking up now if we don't stop.
It's awful out there.
One other buy, guys. I'm going to show you in a minute. I've had a couple of pieces of Chinese porcelain. These are damaged, but they come in cheap enough. They got bits of damage on them, you know, you can see it there. But they're for my study pieces, so I'm happy with them. They've got a magnificent vase over there, but they want £30 for it, damaged, and it's beautiful, but it's in a mess. Let me show you my final buy, guys. A set of Chateau champagne boxes, all of which with their Chateau labels and things.
Hello.
So as you saw, guys, I had 9 of those champagne boxes, most of which are engraved with Chateau memorials, and all of which got Chateau names on them. 9 of them there, I paid £35 for the 9. So £4 each, just under £4 each. Thank you. So, and my Hulk cup.
Yeah.
So all in all, buying wise, I'm really pleased, and to be honest with you, I could have carried on buying.
Sorry, Dan.
I did actually have a pair of gold earrings as well. A couple of other bits. Where did I put them? I'll have it off in your son. I had a pair for 10 pence, guys. Gold and crystal earrings. They're nothing much, but they were 10p and they're gold. So, you know, had to buy them, thank you. It is absolutely emptying down now. As you can see, if I could have carried on buying today, it'd have been really, really good.
It's certainly a better
The car
buy
behind
day.
is already pulling out, or going to try and pull out. There's a few of them leaving already. I'm going to sit it out a minute because I've just paid my pitch. I haven't got my stock out, so it's not getting ruined. And I'm going to see what happens. We're going to sit it out, have a cup of tea. If it calms down, I'll set up. If not, my cloths and I'll be wet, so what? I don't care. It's not the end of the world.
It's the rain.
Fortunately for me, I didn't have my stall emptied, but I could have.
It's coming heavier now.
Let me see if I can get a glimpse of it.
It's awful out there, guys. Look at my window.
This is one of the joys or the nightmares of working car boot sales. You get wet, your stock gets wet, you've got to wash it, you've got to dry it, you've got to reprice it. You get wet, you don't have a day's wage. So people, you know, you talk about easy life of just going out, picking a few bits up, adding a few pound on it and selling it on and making profit. It's easy. It is some days, and other days it's real hard. And of course today now I'm not going to get a wage in from today over this rain. I don't know how I'm going to get all these drawers or boxes in the car yet.
If he thinks he's putting them on my lap, he got another thing coming. That's the plan now.
If need be, that's where they go
Look
in.
at it. Can you see the twinkle in the eye thinking, it's going on her lap?
If that's where they got to go, guys, that's where they're going to go. What can I say? Gutted over this bloody weather.
Torrential, guys.
It's
Torrential.
heavy. It's gonna be, to be honest with you, calling it a day now. This is gonna be a washout. I've just paid a pitch again, and I'm not even gonna be selling. So I'm thinking I'm just gonna park up. They're all leaving around me now. Everybody's parking up. And it wasn't supposed to have rained today. It was 17% chance of light showers.
That's not light.
It's hammering down, guys. Seriously hammering down. You managed to have a look at some of my buys. At least I don't feel as robbed with my... It's cost me 20 quid now to come down here this morning. It's cost me tenner in fuel and it's cost me tenner in pitch. My take-ins are 0. I'm not taking a penny today.
I took £2 of a wash basket. See, it's not that bad there. It's just a bit of rain, man. I know it's been poor. It's just a bit of rain. Look at his face.
I'm lost for words. This happened to me in Gethlegate 3 weeks ago. I went in, paid my pitch, done a walk around buying, and then it rained on me. I couldn't set up. It was hammering down.
Yeah, didn't I forgot that?
It's happening to me more and more and
Do you think
more.
he may have a little thundercloud over his head? It's just everywhere he goes, he's going...
This is supposed to be summer. Well, welcome to the British summer, guys. Oh my God, it was drier in the winter. It really was.
Do you know what? Who cares, innit?
Well,
Look, we're out and about, didn't we, guys? We're out and about. We do little vlogs and everything, making a little bit of fun videos.
God, what can I say?
And then look,
Even
misery.
the next door stall is going now. You'll see him pulling off now, guys. He's just filled his van up and he's off home. He ain't sticking it.
Yeah, I don't blame him. They're all backing up. This is it, it's in for the day.
Looking at the clouds, you wouldn't believe them blue clouds I showed you this morning, not an hour and a half ago on the way down, to this now.
Well, at one point I had the sun glaring at me. When you look at the video, I couldn't see it.
What I might do is put the cloths away, park the car away, leave the tables out and go and have a look round.
Be my guest, I'm not going to open it. You can go and
Look
sit
around
here.
around the edge, and if it dries up then I can put some stock out and make a few pound, cover the expenses, that's all.
Oh, right, yeah, fair enough. I was going to say, I'm not walking around the middle.
No, I'll walk around the edge, because the edge is undercover, guys. We've got to be down here stupid early to get that, and we weren't early enough.
Fell back to sleep with the alarm clock.
Oh, but it's frustrating, guys. This really is. I'm here trying to work. I really hate walking away from a car boot sale after I've paid my pitch, paid my fuel. I'm in my spot and nothing. So what I'm thinking is I'm going to put everything back in the car bar the tables, and I'm going to just have a walk on the edge and see if it stops. If it stops, then I might just unpack some bits, make a few pound. But yeah, if I turn this way now, you'll see people. Hang on, where is it? There you go. They're driving out here now, look. They're giving up and they're going home.
They've got stuff on the roof still. A can and cushions.
There you go. You got stuff on your roof? He's driving out. Honest to God, some people are. What can I say in it? There's another one going, look.
Guys, we're going to do something here.
There's another one going. Oh my God, like.
Absolutely horrendous.
I want to cry. I tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to try and buy that Chinese vase for a tenner. I'll be back.
Sounds good.
I'm a drunk rat and I've only put a few bits in the car. You haven't got it all in yet.
I'm dry.
I've had to stop. She hasn't been outside the car. I'm honest to God, I need windscreen wipers, guys, and look at it. I am soaked through and I was out there for 30 seconds.
Look at Barbarous.
Literally 30 seconds, like, and just grabbed a few bits. just to get them in, get my cabinets in. I'm gonna stick it out for a little bit just to see what happens. I'm down, yeah, I'm already wet. If it blows over, I'll set up, I'm not gonna set full stall up. I'll set up some specific items, trying to make room. I've left a couple of pieces out there that I want to sell, that I don't care if they get wet. It's not the end of the world. I'm just glad I did not have a full stall set up, guys, because it would be, well, soaked, drenched. Oh God,
it's bad out there.
I bet you don't have to put up with this rod, huh? All you guys, beautiful sun beaming down on you, and look at what we got. Welcome, come on, come back. Oh God, the British weather. You gotta, well, I'd say you gotta love it, but okay. I just went back to try and buy that Chinese vase they got. They got a beautiful 19th century hand-painted Chinese vase. And the thing stands 18 inches, 2 foot tall. It might be about 1900, 1910 to be honest with you at the latest, I would think. But it's not going to be any newer than 1910. It's the vase and cover. The vase has got a big U-chip, and I mean a big U-chip. Half the rim is missing. It's got a hairline crack running down it, and it's got poorly repaired chunks out of the lid where they've just used filler and touched in themselves. And they want £30 for it. Now I've gone back and I offered them a tenner, and then I offered them 15, purely just to put it on my cabinet to display, because it is still got the look. Do you think they'd budge? But that's okay, that's up to them. I made them a fair bid for the condition of the item. You know, £15 is a lot to put into an item that's in that type of condition to just sit on a shelf and look pretty. It's no investment, it was no resale value. If I was selling it, I wouldn't have asked more than 20 quid, 15, 20 quid. So there was no resale value in the piece. So, yeah. If I hadn't had on me, it wouldn't go wet.
Somebody tried to buy his hat while he was stood outside the store. I was watching him looking at it. He said, he walked over and he went, "Oh, sorry," he said, "that's mine, thank you," and put it back on his head. The man was like that gutted, he wanted the hat. He did want it. Yeah,
I took it off for 2 seconds while I was sorting bits out, because as I was leaning over, it was coming down over my eyes.
But he could have had a sale, see guys, couldn't he? Couldn't he have had a sale?
Oh my God.
Look at the state on us.
I can't even see now, I'm steamed up. The car's steamed up now, look at it. God, like.
It's one of them things, show me the way to go home.
We got up at 4, no.
But we had later one.
It was up at 5 this morning, wasn't it?
I got up about 10,
some of us got up at 6 o'clock, but I was up about 25 past 5 to come down and be rained off. Part of the job, guys. You got to take this in your stride, you got to laugh it off and just say, do you know what? Now, a dealer friend of mine across the way, Terry, has got an industrial sized telescope. He wants £100 for it. I'm seriously considering it, but I want it for me, for the office, to just look at the stars and look at the moon, not for anything else. And we're talking this industrial. It looks like a bloody cannon, it's that big.
My answer is go to Smith's and pay 20 quid and have a kid's one.
No, this is serious equipment, guys. This you know, you'll not even only be able to see the moon, you'll be able to see someone writing a name on the bloody moon. It's that big a telescope. And it comes with all spare lenses and everything. It's got to be a grand's worth of telescope, and he only wants £100 for it. I don't want to resell it. And to be honest with you, what I wanted was to strip it down, have a look, check the lenses are working and everything before I parted with £100, especially on today, the way today has gone. But what I might do is tell him to drive to my house on the way home and drop it off. I'm seriously considering buying it. So, and she knows I am.
Something for me to play with in the office.
Oh God, I'd love to have it. Perfect man toy, I think. Man cave toy. So if I do decide to buy it, I haven't decided yet. If I decide to have it, guys, I'm going to put that in a film obviously later.
Oh my God, look what I'm leaving.
Well, I'm going to be the only one in the middle now, and to be honest with you, I'm still sat here for one reason only.
Clinging onto a spot.
There's nothing to do with that. I don't want to go out and get wet again trying to get the car loaded when, to be honest with you, I got too much stock to go in the car now. I bought all those champagne boxes. They filled the back of the car, and I got to get the tables in, I got to get the rest of the stock in, and I'm thinking, oh my God, how am I going to do it? One tip when you go to a car boot sale, don't buy more than you can take home.
You'll be throwing me out now to catch a bus so you can have my seat.
There's going to be things on the lap.
I don't mind a little bit.
Nope, there's not going to be a little bit. There's going to be full up to here, guys.
That. I love that.
Yeah, I'll leave it there. I'm going to have a cup of tea. It's not blowing over.
No, that's it.
The sky is black in every direction. So, yeah. I was hoping, you know, someone might come and buy my cabinet or something now so that I wouldn't have to worry about room. That's the only reason I'm still sat in the car. I would be on my way home already. It's the room, guys. I don't want to be out in this rain trying to tie stuff to the roof because I haven't got enough room in the back of the car. Someone was naughty. Don't know who was mine, but...
It's the first time it wasn't me. It's usually me that does that.
Yeah, I'm going to let it go anyway, guys. I'm blabbling on now, so...
Ah, yeah, you'll talk for hours, I said that, Joe.
I'll talk to you in a bit.
Bye, guys. Oh my God, guys, it is absolutely... Jesus! Ed is officially packing everything up. I'm soaking, I've got his hat on. I needed to go to the loo. Don't even go here. I've been jumping through puddles trying to get back to the car. Oh my God alive. We done. Definitely done. I'm waiting for him now to get back into the car, whack the heating up in the car, go home, and I'll probably cook us a nice cooked breakfast, but he doesn't know yet. So I'll see you later, guys. Ta-ra. Hi, guys.
I've packed in. I got soaked. Don't ask me, but I've got it all in. Don't ask me how. I was out there in the rain dismantling the glass shelving unit and that, so instead of having a big item in the car, it's come down flat pack. I'm soaked to the bone. We went in the toilet and I did do the gentleman thing. I gave Happy my hat and kept her hair dry.
I've already done it.
What's she doing a film without me? I don't know, these people. You know, they visit us on your YouTube and they think they can take over.
Visit us. Oh, I tell you. Vista.
It's 9:30 in the morning, guys.
And we've already done a full day's work and I'm freezing.
And I've been up since stupid o'clock, worked all morning, got soaked to the bone, and I haven't made a penny.
But he got to spend the morning with me.
And you know the ironic or the piss take of all this? The sun's come out.
Just stopped raining. He put the last table in the car and it stopped.
The sun have just come out, guys. I am not joking. It stopped raining and the sun has come out, but we are drenched. I really don't want to just set back up. I've just struggled like hell to get this lot in the car, and there's no way I'm unpacking it again for another shower to come along and trash me, and there's nobody left here. All the buyers are gone, all the sellers are gone. There's sellers around the rim who are lucky enough to be undercover. But for the amount of people that are here now after that, it's a washout. So it's enjoying my cup of tea. I don't know what's steaming more, me or this tea. And then it's go home. I'll cook a full English.
I already said that to her.
Have a nice breakfast in my belly, and then I'm going to get on with a day's work. I'll just work at home, work in the office, do some listings. I'll do whatever needs doing. Today now, make the day productive. Won't waste a full day, no chance.
Oh no.
It's not the end of the world. So what? It's cost me a tenner in fuel, a tenner in pitch. I'll add that 20 quid on to the cost of the items, guys, and I'm still quids in. So apart from the fact we're soaked, we'd have been down here anyway buying.
Yeah.
So getting up early doesn't really make any difference. But if you can you clean up, please? If you want to be a reseller, guys, then get used to this, because this is what happens. It ain't easy.
But it is fun.
It's fun. And some days I don't think, oh my god, really? But yeah, I do love it. I wouldn't give it up.
Yeah,
if I won the
I
lottery
love
tomorrow, I'd still do it, guys. So anyway, when I get home now, I'll show you the pieces I bought yesterday, add them into this film, so you can then have it all in one big, massive film of us two looking like utter plonkers.
Normal day. I'm trying to do his glasses, but they just smudge him because I'm soaking. Look at the state.
If anyone else is out on the Sunday morning and you're dry and you're buying, good luck to you guys. Some lucky sod over there bought a Nathaniel Mills card case, solid silver, engraved with a hunting scene. He was just showing me now.
Rubbing it in, of course.
It's not. He paid 100 for it. It's worth about £300-400, but it's a bit damaged. Yeah, he paid £100 for it. I would have bought it, to be totally honest with you. Even as it was £100, I'd have paid it. It's Nathaniel Mills. It was a card case. It was engraved with a hunting scene, and to be honest, it was spectacular. It was a bit dented, it was, but I'd send it off.
It was nice.
I'd send her away. I'd have them dents done if I spent another 100 on it. Wow, what an item. But apparently, no, there was some really good pieces coming out of here yesterday, but we weren't in Cardiff yesterday. We were down... where were we
Yeah, we were in Splot.
We were in Splot yesterday,
Yeah,
selling.
we were down there.
But we weren't down Bessemer buying.
No.
So anyway, guys, I'm going to leave it there. I'm going to enjoy my cup of tea, and I can't wait to get home and have some breakfast.
Starving.
And you never know, you may just get a little shot of my breakfast coming up.
Slimming World breakfast.
Full English.
Slimming World style.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Well, guys, we're almost back. We've just stopped off for 5 minutes. We've been having a hell of a laugh, just giggling about it the morning and we've come up with a little song. So I suggest you turn your TV down because we're both tone deaf, and we're gonna have a little sing song now. Right? You ready?
Let's go.
Show me the way to go home. I'm tired and I wanna go to bed. We went to a boot sale a few hours ago, and it pissed down on our heads. Now,
I don't know this bit.
Now we soaked through to the bone, and we just wanna go home.
New song.
It's our boot sale song. We were singing it on the way home, and it just started.
Show me the way to go home.
So, sorry about that. Turn the telly down for that bit. But we're almost home, and I can't wait. Can't wait for some breakfast. I'm absolutely starving. I've been up for 6 hours nearly now, and I'm starving, soaked, and I just can't wait to get into some dry clothes. I'm going to empty the car before I get changed, and let it all dry out. I ain't going to let this amount of water in the car to damp the car. But hope you enjoyed that little song, guys. And if you didn't, I'm so sorry.
Bye.
Well, guys, as you can see, we're back. And the first thing I done obviously was empty the car, hang all my sheets up and everything, and get my stock out to dry what bits got wet. Sandra's in the middle of cooking breakfast for us. Here she is.
Hi guys. I'm going to say so long because I'm cooking breakfast for probably 100 of us. How many of us is that?
8, 9. About 8 or 9 of us.
8 or 9 of us, so I'll see you later guys.
Right. So I'm now out of all my wet clothes. I was soaked to the bone, my feet were soaked, everything. Totally unexpected today. I don't often get caught out by the rain, guys. I really don't. I'm pretty on the ball all the time and judge the sky, and I normally, if it's iffy, I get undercover. I ain't always right about going undercover, but I never get caught out in the middle like I did today. Oh god, that was hard. I had to stand out in the tamping down rain taking shelving apart because I didn't want to leave it there. It's nice to be home and dry. Anyway, a couple of pieces I had from yesterday. Wasn't a lot, it really wasn't. But merged in with today's bits. Already you've seen that beautiful Art Nouveau copper tray. That little carved bull pen stand. You've seen the Majolica plates. Those champagne Chateau boxes are spectacular. If you wanted to use them as an office tidy, you know, for boxes on your shelving, they're stunning. You know, I don't know what they pull, but they got to be between 20 and 30 quid a box. They're absolutely stunning. I got no problem. I think they'll fly out in Gavilan on Thursday, but if they don't, to be honest with you, I'm not giving them away. They'll be along my shelf by there with all my paperwork in. So they'll either pay the price or they won't be having those. I won't be going under £15-20 a box on those at all. And if they can buy them cheaper on eBay, let them do it. I really couldn't give two monkeys. Anyway, you saw the beautiful Czechoslovakian blue vase, the Majolica plates, a couple of pieces of Chinese porcelain, a pair of gold earrings I had. I told you I have very little by way of jewellery from Bessemer Road. So I'll move on to a few other little pieces now. Here we have a 19th century English drinking glass. We call them a rummer. It's quite a nice 6-7 inches. Now this one has a gadget tool mark. Now I've got a video showing you tool marks. This one you'll see the line like a letter T there, and that's where there's a little tool that pinches on, as opposed to a big sharp snapped pontle or polished pontle. Really nice grey, oily grey tone. You can see the styrations hopefully in the video there. Everything you're looking for in a drinking glass. Now this one's about 1860 in date, and it's in perfect condition, and I paid £1 for it. What's it worth? It used to be 25-30 quid. Now be £10 or £15 for a nice little rummer like that. So I'm happy enough with that. Next piece then we had is a beautiful cut glass 19th century sucria, or bowl and cover. It's fully cut with strawberry diamond pattern. Now there was a pair on the table. I paid £3 for this one and I couldn't get the other. So I had one and the other man had the other. I would have loved to have bought it off him, but that wasn't happening. Beautiful, beautiful bit of 19th century crystal there. That really is something special, guys. That's lovely. Polished pontle and then cut in around the foot. So I'm really pleased with that. I had little job lot of stamps. There you have a little look-see by there, see if there's anything you like the look of. And quite unusual, come with it as well, from the Royal Mail, was a first class stamp photo frame. So we have perspex with the crown, the monarch head and everything else as a stamp would be laid out. Westminster, 15th of June 2012, London SW1. So basically you'd open this up, don't know how, oh there's a screw there, so you'd open it up, put your photograph between it, and you'd have your photograph in a perspex first class stamp picture frame. Now I'm not a stamp enthusiast. I've got a large collection coming to me soon, a very large collection, but I know absolutely nothing about stamps other than I can identify, you know, if it's a Victorian £1 stamp, I'm going to be paying £100 for it and being a happy boy. The higher the denomination of the stamp and the earlier the stamp, then they're worth money. So, like the penny blacks and penny reds now, they're everywhere. They can be worth 1p, or they can be worth good money if they got a mint there or not. I haven't got a clue. But what I do know is if you got a high denomination in an early stamp combination, then they're worth money, so I'd go for that. But other than that, I'm buying them by job lot just for spec. So a few stamps in there and the frame. It cost me £1, so you know I'll sell the frame on for £5 and I'll sell the stamps on for 4 or 5 quid again. So there's a tenner for £1 outlay. My star lot of yesterday is this. It's about 10 or 15 kilos of coins. Every single coin is the same. Every single coin is uncirculated straight from the mint. They are immaculate, guys. They are uncirculated, 1 penny from 1967. They are they're as crisp as you want. Now there's 10 or 15 kilos here. I'll give you a little close up. I'll just grab a handful out and give you a little look now. There must be 500 to 1,000 coins. All the same year, all uncirculated, guys. They'll have some mine away from being in the bag, but I don't think they've ever been out of this bag, so I'm going to very carefully take them out and package them up. Now I put these out on the stall yesterday at £1 a coin, and I already sold half a dozen. Now I don't know what an uncirculated 1967 penny is on eBay. They might be asking £1, they may be asking £10, I don't know, don't care. But they must be between 300 and 500 coins in this bag. I paid £30, well, £33 for the full bag. So I paid about the scrap rate for the copper. But when you consider that I've paid probably face value of £1 a coin, I'm going to be selling them 100 to 1, guys. So what can I say? Well, no, 10 pence a coin, sorry. If it's about 300 to 500 and they're £33, I paid about 10 pence a coin. My math is short at all the rain. But I'm getting 10 to 1 again on my money. Happy days. And if I find out they're selling well on eBay, I will list a single and just say 300 available and put them into sleeves, and as they hit the buy it now in an envelope and gone, no work, no relists, no nothing, I'll just put quantity of however many I got, and that'll be a mass production. I don't do many mass lines. They don't come to me because I tend to do more one-off things. But to have an entire sack of uncirculated 1967 pennies, it's quite rare. I haven't had them before. So, as I've said, guys, I'm really, really pleased with them. Final buy is an antique, but it'll save me a fortune. Now I have a group of modern wrestlers. Everybody from Dean Ambrose, Bray Wyatt, let's see who else we got. Yeah, we got Brock Lesnar and that. You know, there's a good group. Now, my little boy is crazy. The goose god come free. Then my little boy is crazy on wrestling. And I bought a wrestler ring yesterday for £3, which I didn't put in the video. And these 5 wrestling dolls cost me a tenner. Now I can tell you now that the cheapest you're going to buy these dolls is £12.99 each out of Smith's or Toys R Us or something. But some of the elite dolls are £20 and £22 a doll. I call them a doll, my boy will kill me, the action figures. So to pay £2 each, and they're in unplayed with condition, guys, is really, really good. These were on the stall and dealers were cocking their nose up at them at £2 each. Really? Where's the sense in that? I don't know what they sell them for, whether they sell them for £4, £5, £6 each, but what type of profit do they want to make on these? They are, I'll show you, they're immaculate. Now I don't deal in toys much, but these are going straight to my boy. So he's going to be a happy little boy now later on when he gets all these. I know I had the tin plate spinning top today, but that was a vintage piece of tin plate. By the way, all the other toys I sold. I don't know if I told you, I took my money back on the set of cars I had from Cardiff Castle the other week. I paid 15, sold them for 15. All the clockwork stuff went out to a trader. I literally put a few pound profit on them. I don't like dealing in toys. But I made a profit on him. That spinning top today, he'll go out this week and I'll chuck a tenner on it and he'll buy that off me again and he'll sell it for £20, £25. I don't care. I don't want it. It's not what I want to be dealing in, but I ain't going to leave it there when I'm buying it for £1 or £1.50. So, toys are a subject that I don't want to be dealing in, even though I know there's good money in there. So, there we have it, guys. That is the extent of my buy-in for the 2 days. In the one video, it's not brilliant by any means, as you can see. but at the same time I've certainly had worse. My favourite buy, I'm toyed between the coins and the wooden boxes, I really am. Everything else is just working stock. But yeah, it's been really good weekend, apart from the fact it rained on us and washed us out. Yesterday the rain benefited us because we were undercover in Splot Market and it washed out Bessemer and everyone came over to Splot. Well, realistically I should have done the same again today. I should have stalled in Splot Market or even undercover in Bessemer because it was a washout again. No sooner than Andy came round for the pitch, I hadn't even set up. I had still not even set up. Andy come round for the pitch money, I paid him the £10 and the Evans opened up within a minute. Literally. So my stuff never made it to the table, but at the same time I'll class that as a good thing because only half the stuff got wet. The sheets got wet, the tables got wet, a few cabinets got wet, but the actual boxes, I never opened them and unpacked them. So in that sense I haven't got to rewash and rewipe and dry, and all the stock is still good. So with that I'm happy. I'm knackered again, and I got a full day's work to go now to make up for today's lost wages. So it'll be a load of listing now. I've got a load of stock washed that I washed up yesterday for photographing. The website's coming along nice, guys. Getting some really nice interesting pieces on there. Go and have a look. That really is coming interesting. Antiquesarena.com. In fact, I wouldn't mind any feedback. If you've got feedback, I'd certainly like that. I'm having trouble a minute with my email. I can't get my email to work tidy. So if you're trying to email me on info@antiquesarena.co.uk, it's struggling a minute. So use my personal email, which is waltero'neill1977@aol.com, or obviously get in touch with me through Facebook or YouTube. I'll leave it there, guys. Hope you've enjoyed the video. Sorry for the tone deaf singing. It was a bit of fun and we were laughing our heads off coming home, just having a laugh, so it is what it is. Thank you very much for watching, guys. I would appreciate a like and a share, and if you want to be the first to see our videos as they published, subscribe and receive the notifications. You'll find us on Facebook, Antiques Arena. We're on eBay, Antiques Arena Clearance, and we have our own website. Oh, excuse me, antiquesarena.com. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye for now.